Nobody is 100% vegan. Hey guys, it's Channon Rose, and in today's video, I am going to be telling you why I am no longer vegan. Okay, I'm just gonna ask you guys very nicely to please watch to the end of the video. What if I told you that not one person was 100% vegan? Because they're not. It's not possible to be 100% vegan. I'm sorry, not even Gary Yavorski, or however you say his last name, is 100% vegan. He even admits to that in a video that he did with the bite-sized vegan, I believe. And so I just get really annoyed because I have been, let's just put in quotations, vegan for the past few years. I think it's been like three or 4 years, I don't know, I haven't been keeping track, but it's been a decent amount of time that I have been a strict food vegan. There was a point, I think for like 2 weeks, that I ate fish during that time because I was having a hand problem and the doctors told me to do it. It was really stupid. I kind of regret, I mean not kind of, I do regret eating fish during that time because it didn't help me at all. I am a strict food vegan. I don't know if you want to call that plant-based or whatever. The definition of a vegan is a person that does not eat or use animal products. So if you've gone to the dentist, you take medication, you take birth control, you drive a car, you ride a bike, you walk down the street, you are a living, breathing human being, you cannot be vegan. It's just impossible to be 100% vegan. And so it's really annoying for me that the word vegan even exists with that definition. I feel like we need to either change the definition or stop calling ourselves vegan, because it gets to the point where there are people who are more concerned about being vegan police and telling people that are vegan that they're not doing something right. In their opinion, they're not vegan enough, so they're not allowed to call themselves a vegan. And it's gotten to where I'll make a makeup video and I'll use a product that's not considered cruelty free, and because I call myself a vegan, I'm lying, or I'm not a real vegan because I used a product that wasn't cruelty free in a makeup video that I filmed. It's just gotten really out of hand. Everybody has lost like the main point of being plant-based or vegan. 98% of the problem is animals being tortured and killed, and it's not good for our health, and it's not good for our environment, and it's not good for the animals. It's not good for any of those things. That's 98% of the problem. So really what we should be focused on is trying to not eat meat and dairy. What we should be focused on is the food part of being vegan. I think that that's 98% of the problem in this world. The other 2%, like, does it suck? Yes. Does it suck that people are putting, testing makeup products on animals and, all these different things? Yes, it's horrible. And do I care about that? Yes, I do. And I do my very best to try not to buy those products. But if I happen to buy it because there's not something that I can personally use to replace it, then I shouldn't be attacked by people that think that they're a better vegan than me, saying that I'm not being a perfect vegan, because there's no such thing as a perfect vegan. You're not a perfect vegan. I'm not a perfect vegan. Nobody's a perfect vegan. Let's just stop with the vegan policing. It really needs to stop. It's getting really old. I honestly think that vegan policing is actually more harmful to the animals than they actually think. There's people that are trying, and once in a while they'll eat mostly vegan. Like, for instance, my little sister, she's not 100% food vegan, but she eats a lot of vegan foods. But if for some reason she's out with friends and they're eating something that's not vegan, she's not gonna not eat that. But she's doing the best she can when she can do it. And that's all that matters at the end of the day, you guys. And I feel like if we're more encouraging and we're praising people that are eating a meatless Mondays, like, oh, that's amazing. Not the vegan police that come out and are like, oh, but that's horrible because you're slaughtering animals. You should be eating every day. I feel like we should be more encouraging. Like, that's amazing that you're doing that. You're saving so many animals by doing that every Monday. We get a lot further when we praise people than tear them down and attack them. Because when you start attacking somebody for not doing something right, they're automatically going to become defensive, and then they're going to get upset, and they're not going to be thinking about the important thing, which is trying to save animals. I think we need to start encouraging people more. I mean, it's one thing if people are saying it in a nice way. For instance, on my makeup videos, I get people like attacking me for using some of the products I use. This is just an example, because I still have my UGG boots that I bought before I was vegan, or that I got as a gift, like when I was vegan, and the person gifting it to me did not know that, you know, I wouldn't buy products like that anymore. I'm not going to, like, it's already been bought. The money has already been given to that company, so there's no point of me to, like, not wear them. I've had them for a long time. They keep my feet warm. I'm not going to waste them or throw them away. So I personally think that's okay. I think buying secondhand leather, it's not going directly to a leather company to be able to, you know, kill more animals to make that. To me, that's okay. Everybody has their own personal preference when it comes to their type of being vegan. Some people are super strict, some people are not strict at all, but all that matters at the end of the day is that we're taking more steps forward to help our environment and the animals and our health. I just wanted to quote the Bite-Sized Vegan, and she said, "As long as we are living, we will inadvertently cause harm to other living beings, but we can consistently strive to reduce this harm to the best of our abilities. Just because we can never reach perfection does not devalue our efforts. Unintentional and unavoidable harm does not justify intentional and malicious acts of cruelty." I couldn't have said it better myself. So I hope that if you take anything away from this video, it's that nobody is perfect. There's no such thing as a perfect vegan. In fact, there's no such thing as 100% vegan. There are some people that are more vegan than others, yes, but that's not what's important. What's important is encouraging one another to eat less animal products. So that's why I feel like I am no longer, like why I'm no longer vegan is because I am not a perfect vegan. Nobody is. So can we technically call ourselves a vegan? Maybe, maybe not. It's really a personal preferencing, up to you. I'm gonna do everything I can to use cruelty-free products and not buy certain things. But if I do for some reason and, you know, I feel like it, then so be it. So I'm gonna call myself a food vegan from now on because I am a strict food vegan, although I will eat honey if it's in something that's not that big of a deal to me. But when it comes to makeup and beauty products, I do my best to buy cruelty free. That's all I can do, is do my best. I'm not perfect. Nobody is. So please stop beating me up and beating other people up and leaving rude comments or just discouraging others from actually trying. Come from a place of love, not a place of hate, when you are going to be making comments about vegan policing on people's YouTube channels, or in person, or just online in general. I know people like to call it plant-based, whatever, plant-based, vegan. The problem is that, you know, when you go out to a restaurant, things are labeled as vegan. So even if I'm wearing, you know, leather shoes while I'm ordering a vegan meal, it's still technically vegan. So it's just, I know it's confusing probably, but I'm still gonna call myself a vegan, but just like a food vegan. I think that's what we're coming to now, and that I am going to, you know, do my best to not buy animal products and try to use the most cruelty-free products that I can when in my beauty routine. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, hopefully I won't get any fucking mean-ass comments anymore. Let me know your comments and concerns down in the description box below. I'd like to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you've watched all the way to the end, I appreciate it. I'm sending you all my love and all my positive energy, and I hope to see you in my next video. Hey you guys, it's Channon Rose, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a unique holiday gift guide video. I feel like I've watched a ton of holiday gift guides, and it's like all these like cool gift sets and all these different things, and so I wanted to do something a little bit different from everybody else, and also something that I think is maybe not just unique but more meaningful.